forward position, standing 6'11", number 32, Anthony.
Yeah, you go again. You would've known your own rodeo again. Yeah, you pushed me out just to flash that smile and last on the year. I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,001 won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Now, the Timberwolves last season made the playoffs for just the second time in 18 seasons. All-star Karl Anthony Towns says this team wants to play defense and wants to be great. We're building an identity and culture, and every day we got to work at it and cement it. Kevin, they could finally be onto something.
I hope they are, and I hope he is. He's a terrific all-star. Trending well for sure, Dave. Thanks. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. A pairing up front, Baisley and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. And for Minnesota, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. No question that both these squads have a bright future, Brent. Their lineups are brimming with talented young players.
So good, so young, and still hungry. But the best thing about it, Kevin, is that they're continuing to improve. And so they're making all the right steps in the right direction.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Russell against Giddey. Here is Edwards. There's the triple. And Gobert kicks to Russell. Gobert with a screen on Giddey. Russell finds Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. And it's laid up and in by Anderson.
Anderson finishing through contact. I like to see him make the mid-air adjustment to get that ball off.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Giddey, no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After the missed 3 from Kyle Anderson. Baisley passes to Dort. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Right wing. Gobert the pass to Russell. Fires the 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Giddey. Baseline jumper. Knocked loose. Passes it to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Clock at 4. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Anderson a screen on Giddey. Edwards finds Anderson. Gilgeous-Alexander against Russell. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And here is Holmgren. Over Gobert. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here is Edwards, followed the score by Oklahoma City. Shoots over Dort. That one off the back iron and out. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Leading by 5. Pass to Giddey. Now here's Holmgren. Dort passes to Holmgren. Over Anderson. Holmgren can't hit. The shot by Baisley, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Edwards against Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Oh, here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. It's blocked. The kick out to Anderson. Gobert trying to get open. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got 5.
Anderson that time shooting without any hesitation. Slow-mo, getting one off.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
All right, Timberwolves fans, here comes the First Avenue Breaker.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Taurean Prince comes in for Kyle Anderson. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Russell. On defense, Minnesota trailing by 2. Williams passes to Mann. A baseline J. Minnesota with the rebound. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Prince outside. Here's Reed. He nails it, and we're tied up.
I like how Taurean Prince moves the ball, consistent at getting it to his teammates within the offense.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the wing on the left. Williams passes to Mann. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Minnesota will take it the other way. To the paint, Forbes. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Oklahoma City shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Back to Williams. And they get it. Mann can't hit. Minnesota shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Daniels, he's checked in for time.
Your Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniel.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Williams. And the pass to Pokusevski. Back to Williams. Here's Mann. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up by 2. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Now Russell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. We'll see Dort and Baisley playing it forward. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year. And for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. Easy 2 points on the layup. Anderson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Timberwolves. So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range. But he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
Minnesota in the lead. Anderson up top. 7 points in the game. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo. Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Holmgren. To the inside. And Giddey gets it to go.
Not afraid to try his luck down there. Giddey on the interior.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Russell passes to Gobert. Edwards inside. Giddey defending. Edwards, that's good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor, and he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. And finally they hit one. Gobert's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Holmgren. Giddey with it. Pass to Baisley. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. And Holmgren lays it in. Holmgren's got 6 points.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Edwards passes to Gobert.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And he knocks down the first one.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Kyle Anderson. Taurean Prince comes in for McDaniels. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Russell. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they, Brent? Durant and Harden and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012, and obviously really young and green at that time. But unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hardline stance, and he was off to Houston. Just think back, would they have won titles together, and how many?
Here's Prince after Oklahoma City gets the 3. And it's Towns missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's Robinson Earl. Towns with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Noel. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Prince.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Passes to Muscala. Outside, Dort on the wing, Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Mann. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Prince, what a terrific move that was. Prince has got his first points of the game.
Prince is such a tough player out there. Does not mind the bump.
Here's Mann. Pass to Dort. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Dort's got 5 points so far.
How about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Anderson.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You're worried about the drive from Gilgeous-Alexander. He could still get in the mid-range and do damage.
Now here's Towns. And here's Edwards from the arc.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Talking about defensive specials. How about the hustle Lou Dort shows on D?
This is a guy you throw out there and you say, sick him, go guard the best player on the other team. And that's something that he takes that challenge on, takes a lot of pride on the defensive end. It's become a very important part of this team.
When Gobert goes up, he gets up. Airtime to spare as he slams the putback home.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here he goes. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And here's Edwards from the arc. Drops in the tray. And it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
And that was a confident shot. Love when Edwards just rises up and fires off the dribble.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's foul number 2 for him. Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Okashevsky's checked in for Oklahoma City. Timberwolves leading by 8. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Russell kicks to Towns. And Reed has it in the corner. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now here's Holmgren. He has 6. Giddey with the screen on Anderson. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 8 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
There's the pass to Reed. Edwards against Giddey. Edwards passes to Towns. Here's Anderson. And it's Bazley with the rebound. Bazley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Giddey. The time for the ball. Corner shot. Rebound, Minnesota.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
Now, here's Reed. Here's Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Oklahoma City with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, and this is who we're moving forward with.
And Edwards drops them both.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Here's Mann. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's good.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
So it's Minnesota now. The Thunder making the shot.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Williams, that's for two. It's hauled in by Noel.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Akusevsky, the pass to Muscala. Misses the baby hook. Minnesota leading by 8. Pass to Reed. Edwards kicks to Reed. Count it. Reed's got 6.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Post shot. No good on that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Noel. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Reed. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
And here's Edwards. He has 7. Puts up a 3. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. A moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Thunder. We've got Lou Dort. Josh Giddey is out there with Holmgren. And it's man in the point guard. Back to Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Tries it from the top of the key. Man can't hit.
If he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Anderson dishes to Gobert. Towns sets the pick for Russell. Outside, Towns. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Now here's Holmgren. Defended by Gobert. The pass to Dort. Giddey with it. Fires the 3. Forbes with the rebound. Outside, Russell. Pass to Towns. Shot from 12. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Well, he's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instinct's just showing off from Russell there.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Holmgren. Here's Giddey. Banked in off the glass.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Timberwolves leading by 13. Anderson up top, defended by Dort. Anderson passes to Towns. And it's off the back rim, no good. Well, Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Now, here's Holmgren. Defended by Gobert. Giddey with the screen on Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. And Giddey gets it to go.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the dunk by Towns.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting a basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thank you, David. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Passes it to Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. The Thunder with another miss. Gilgeous-Alexander against Russell. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. Giddey sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Russell looking around. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 8 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Holmgren, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And Giddey thinks he's out there playing Australian rules football with that kind of play.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
And free throw good from Giddey. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction. Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now, here's Holmgren. Outside, George. Gilgeous-Alexander against Russell. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Minnesota.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 17. 1:03 left in the game. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. A different look for Oklahoma City. Wiggins passes to Williams, and he banks in the layup.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Minnesota with the ball, following the score by Oklahoma City. Clock at 6. McDaniels, and the three off target. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Wiggins. Pass to Robinson Earl. Oklahoma City moving it around. The pass to Wiggins. And here is Muscala. Guarded by Reed. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Noel. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, thanks a lot, Carl. A lot of players got in on the action offensively. When you get it rolling as a team, how good can you be?
I mean, it's awesome, you know, get a chance to keep the defense guessing. We did a great job of that tonight. You know, we did a fabulous job. We let our defense be our offense tonight, and that's when we were at our best, that's what happens.
It certainly was great on the floor tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.